Thank you Grub Gang, for your continued financial support for this channel, and also for supporting the entire notagain family. It is greatly appreciated.
Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell for notification.
I see you're still trying to hide that chin of yours. Why don't you just give up on it and learn to live with it? There's that sigh, and pitiful look of sorrow. Only ass kissing and super chats will make that go away.
Put it members online chat. So might not be a lot of people in here.
I would think if you are going to host a pity party, you would want as many people as possible in the chat. Then again, I'm pretty sure there's going to be some subscribers of yours that are going to say some truthful things, and you're just not going to want to hear it, so that's why you did the members only.
I didn't even drink it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. So I'm not going to drink it if I don't like it. Right?
I got to give her credit, she knows how to get the crowd invested in her sorrow. Really good with the sighing and the look.
I'm in the middle of nowhere. No. I'm like halfway home right now. I just felt like stopping and parking and reflecting, I guess.
The reason I can say bullshit is because I watched this entire video, and I know what's about to come up, and it has nothing to do with reflecting on your life.
I went by his house. I wanted to see if he was home, if I could get my stuff.
Bullshit, you went over there for something else. That something else, I will explain to you all at the end of the video. I will explain my new theory with Egyptian Loverboy, and what I feel is really going on here with this bullshit.
So I get there. No, like, I don't think anyone was home. I don't know. Like, he has his room, which was dark, but I mean, if you're in the room with somebody, it's gonna be dark.
Do I detect a bit of jealousy? It's killing you, isn't it? The thought that homeboy may be in there playing plumber, and laying pipe to somebody else. Of course, this is assuming that Egyptian Loverboy is real.
I didn't hear any noise. His kitchen light was on, the door was locked, but his kitchen window, like, I could see inside, and I could see his kitchen table. There was like...
I don't know how neighbors react in Canada, but I know where I live. If I happen to see a 5-foot 400-pound violator from Spawn, lurking around my neighbor's place, checking the door, looking in the kitchen window, I'd be calling the cops. For those of you watching this that are Canadian, please comment down below and let me know. Would you approach her and ask, can I help you? Or would you call the cops?
Still everything on it from like the last time I was there. So, I didn't really notice my edibles though. I couldn't really see that well. But there was like stuff all over the table and that's where my edibles were. He doesn't have a car. No. But he was being picked up. I don't know.
Did you ever think that he may be out with one of his homeboys, enjoying the evening? Of course that can't be happening. He can't be enjoying the evening unless he's with you, right?
But what bothers me about that is, like, what situation could you be in where you're gone for like hours and hours and not think about me once? Like, think, oh, maybe she tried calling me. Maybe, you know, like, maybe she texted me. I just feel like
I'm an attention whore.
I just feel stupid. Like, oh my God. Like, what is wrong with me?
I'm an attention whore.
Is it just possible that he's over you? He got what he wanted from you for almost a month, and now he's moving on to bigger and better things. Or he's got a couple of BBWs with you now added to his stable, and he's just making his rounds, you know, switching it up.
I went over there to see if he was home. He wasn't home, as far as I know. I knocked on the door, nothing. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. Like, I don't. That's what's bugging me. I don't know what's going on. And like, I just like, why can't you at least call me? Like, I did. I texted him. I'm like, answer your phone. Like, if you don't call me, I'm never like, I didn't say this, but I'm gonna text. Like, I'm just like, I'm never gonna talk to you if you don't call me. Like, I'm worried. Like, how am I supposed to sleep? Like, what if something happened? Like, he was supposed to call me back and he never did. Like, what am I supposed to think? Now I'm just like left here all night worrying with nothing to calm me down. Um, I'm like, I'm just losing my mind. Like, I don't feel like I deserve that after everything I've like been through with this person in the past 3 weeks. I don't feel like I deserve that? Like, he's definitely 100% not somebody I could ever be in a relationship with. So it's just like for fun.
You sure are acting like you're in a relationship.
Like, if you want a day away, then fucking hang out with your friends, but at least tell me what you're doing and call me and when you say you're gonna call me and let me know. Like, I did go there, yeah. I don't know how to feel. Like, I just feel like we just have such different lives, and I just can't picture that mingling together. Like, I don't know. He seems to have like so many like fun friends and stuff like that. And I mean, I have friends, but not like a lot. And I'm not very social, like in a way.
No shit.
You would have real friends if you didn't base your life around YouTube. You have chosen the antisocial life, not the rest of the world, just you. Now that Egyptian lover boy is enjoying his evening without you, you can't stand it.
I feel like I'm boring. Maybe I'm boring. Maybe he doesn't want to just stay in with me all day. Maybe I just knocked and looked.
Boring maybe, but what I really think is going on is you're getting back what you dished out in the very beginning. Not too long ago, I remember you having a laundry list of things about him that annoyed you, and now you've turned into him. Let me know if any of these sound familiar to you, or represent how you're acting now.
He's definitely 100% not somebody I could ever be in a relationship with. So it's just like for fun, because he's way too controlling. Like, he's so controlling and just weird. Like, a bit jealous and controlling. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. He's just really, like, if he calls me, he'll be like, can you come over, like, come over right now? Like, he thinks I can just, like, he's like, it's simple. You get in your car, you hang up with me, you get in your car, you come over, and I wait for you. I don't want to wait all day. You tell me you're going to come over, and then you come over at 5, and I waste my whole day waiting for you, and blah, blah, blah. It's just like, he likes, you know what I mean? It's just like, fuck. What do you think, I'm going to get up and just come over like this? Like, no shower? You can shower here. I'm hungry. I want to eat. I'll cook you food. No, I want to stay at my house. Do what you have to do with your day. Okay? I don't care. Go shopping, do your laundry, whatever the fuck you have to do. And then I'll come over later. What's the big deal?
I see two things here. You said you can't be in a relationship with someone like him, but the way you are acting, it is a relationship. The other thing is, you said he could do whatever he wants to do. Now that he's doing that, you don't like it, you expect him to report to you, but you not to him.
And I feel bad just whining about it for like hours with you guys, but
I'm an attention whore.
I tried the door. I'm like, please be open so I can break in and get my shit. I know that's illegal, but
Yeah, let's just break into somebody's house, so you can get your shit. Let's keep thinking and acting like a high schooler, because so far that's exactly how you have been acting.
I wasn't able to get any weed because my GPS took me to the wrong place. I don't even know what I'm crying about.
Technically you're not crying because the waterworks are not on. What you're doing is called crocodile tears. And you're using them rather well. I'm sure you'll get those sympathy super chats, and be able to place a large edible order, which will make everything okay.
I didn't even want a relationship, and that's why I'm crying. Like, he's definitely 100% not somebody I could ever be in a relationship with. So it's just like for fun. And now I'm all hung up on somebody. Probably, I don't even know if we're even right for each other.
What do you mean wait for each other? Did he give you a promise ring, like you get in high school? Your behavior just solidifies more in my mind what I really believe is going on, and I promise guys I will get to it soon enough.
I don't have anything. Nothing. I'm stupid. Like, I leave. What? Who does that? Because I thought I was going back there.
I'm pretty sure if someone takes their TV to their drug dealer for payment, they're not going to get it back. I can't tell you how many times I've seen this exact same thing happen on Hill Street Blues.
I don't think he hides a key. He was gonna give me a key so I could be there when he gets home from work. He likes that. But it just doesn't make any sense from like how we were for the past 3 weeks, like just so lovey-dovey and like relationship pretty much.
Maybe he just doesn't know that you guys are a couple because you never told him. To him, it was just a booty call and nothing more, just like what you wanted.
Like, he's definitely 100% not somebody I could ever be in a relationship with. So it's just like for fun.
Like starting one. And now it's just like, what the hell's going on? I hate this shit. Like this shit that just doesn't make sense. It's like in my mind, I'm picturing like a huge orgy, like at a huge orgy, being all kinds of bad, doing all kinds of things he shouldn't be. Like, why else wouldn't you answer your phone? What are you doing? Dancing like a clown? For that many hours, you don't check your phone once?
He isn't answering his phone because he has a life outside of you. He has no interest in becoming a live version of your TMI story time.
You don't check your phone once? No. I'm actually like really disgusted. I'm disgusted. Like, I'm so like annoyed. I'm just so annoyed. I'm so annoyed at myself for even getting in this situation. I just need to, I don't know, I need to relax. I don't know what to do with myself.
I'd say what you need is an angry McDonald's mukbang.
He has seen my messages, right? So if he knows I'm hurting like that, why would he do that to me? If you know what I mean?
What's with this bullshit about hurting like that? Now you're starting to sound like a you know what, that needs a fix. All this bullshit drama over a booty call with somebody who you said.
Like, he's definitely 100% not somebody I could ever be in a relationship with. So it's just like for fun.
I know what I need to do is be done and just fuck it. Because I can't go through this all the time. I can't. Even if my mind is running away and it's my fault and I'm overreacting, like this is just like a sign, a bad sign for me that this is toxic already.
People tried to warn you that there were too many red flags with this guy, but you didn't care. Hell, you didn't even listen to your own words.
It is a red flag. So there's no way I could be with somebody like that. And I even said that. I'm like, I can't. I'm like.
And we are here today because you use your little brain instead of your big brain.
Oh man, the sex is just so fucking good with this guy. Like, it's so good. Oh God.
And I can't do that. I can't. I can't do toxic right now. Oh my God.
It is a red flag. So there's no way I could be with somebody like that. And I even said that. I'm like, I can't. I'm like, oh man, the sex is just so fucking good with this guy. Like, it's so good. Oh God.
So stupid. Why did I get into that? Why? Like, what? Do I have no self-respect? I don't have any self-respect. But I get crazy like this bean burrito with anybody I fall in love with. I look for little things to like sabotage it or... Ugh.
I have to call bullshit here. If you sabotage every relationship that you've ever been in, why did it take 7 years of being with BB before you sabotaged it, and with Loverboy it took only a month? This right here confirms for me my theory on what I believe is really going on. And don't worry guys, I'll let you know what that theory is soon, I promise.
You know when you don't know what's going on, so you just picture the worst, like just him like having sex with like 20 people right now in a room?
If you're imagining him being out there banging 20 women, then you must be one lousy lay. I mean really, that's the first thing that comes to your mind, that he's out there having sex with someone else. That would explain the alleged heavy use of drugs during your sexual encounter. I'm beginning to believe the alleged drug use was more for him to get through it, than it was to get you in the mood.
If he's doing what I think he's doing, I'm gonna be, oh. Huh. I can't drink this. Okay.
I'm curious as to what you think he's exactly doing. He's either out there with his buds having a guy's night out drinking and doing whatever and just having some fun. Or he's playing plumber and laying some pipe. Or maybe there's a third option, he just wants to be alone. You know damn well he doesn't owe you an explanation. He doesn't have to return your calls, or answer your text messages. You are not married, you're not an item. You and Pete's were an item, you and BB were an item, but with Loverboy you're just some chick that answered his booty call.
I can't. I feel like I can't let the. I almost want. I want to cry so hard. I just can't.
The reason you can't cry is because there's nothing to cry about. At best they would be crocodile tears, and you tried that earlier in this video. All your emotions during this video has been for show. If you were really hurt, like you say you are, you would be bawling your eyes out just like you did when it was over with BB.
I still love BB. I know he still has love for me, or at least cares about me, but I don't think that we're in love with each other anymore. Not right now, BB Junes. And I think that we're just not compatible. And I think that I'm really messed up. And he's so normal. And I can tell that he's not happy. And because of that, I just want to let him go and be happy. He's still young enough while he's, he's like my age. I want him to find somebody he's more compatible with, and then I'm sorry, I'm ugly crying. I haven't cried about it yet. That he can be happy with, to have a family. Something that I'm just not meant to have.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is real raw emotion from the heart. This is what you do when you are really hurting. I didn't choose this clip to shame or hurt Chantal. I chose this clip so that you can compare this true emotion with the crap we're being fed in this video like this.
Oh. Of all things to do with my time that I need to focus on things, I fall in love with something. I fall in love with somebody and get into something that's problematic and toxic. What does that sound like?
It is a red flag. So there's no way I could be with somebody like that. And I even said that. I'm like, I can't. I'm like, oh man, the sex is just so fucking good with this guy. Like, it's so good. Oh God.
Oh, I'm sure he'll call me tomorrow. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. That's what I'm gonna hear. He probably thinks I'm stupid. You know that? I'm not stupid. I just want my stuff. I just wanna... I mean, I know I should just cut it right now when it's like only 3 weeks. But like, I just melt. Oh man, the sex is just so fucking good with this guy. Like, it's so good. Oh god. So, I don't know what to do. I feel like I should do that and have respect for myself, because in the past when men have treated me, reminds me of how I've been treated by men before and how I just like let them walk all over me, you know, because I didn't have any self-worth and I didn't care enough about myself, and I liked them so much. I just want to make myself sick just thinking about it.
So, in past relationships men abused you, are you kidding me? You're telling us that Pete's and BB abused you. So assuming that's the case, why are you so emotional in your BB breakup video, or now sharing an apartment with Pete's, if he's abusive? In the latter relationship, to be quite honest, I think you're the abusive one.
Stupid fuck. I feel stupid right now. I feel stupid! I'm more mad at myself. This is about me.
I'm an attention whore.
Alright, I'm gonna go home. I won't show my address, Joe. Most people probably know it anyway.
If you hung in there this far, we're gonna go ahead and tell you guys what we believe is going on. First, I want to say that I still believe Dom is imaginary from day one, and I will always believe that, because I've never seen a video with him in it, or a selfie of them both together. If you believe he is real, we're just gonna have to agree to disagree. All I ask is that you keep an open mind and decide for yourself if what I say is plausible. What I believe is happening here is Chantal had to start showing some weight loss, because she kept referring to Ozempic as a weight loss drug, and she wasn't feeling hungry since she was on it, so it must be working. This keeps her subs happy that believe it is a weight loss drug even though it's for type 2 diabetes. Prior to the Tinder situation, I believe that Chantal hooked up with some old friends that were still partying like back in the day, either still using, or knew where to get cocaine, Molly, and crystal meth. The drugs she talked about allegedly doing while with Dom, all can cause rapid weight loss, in particular the cocaine, not just from the loss of appetite, but because it speeds up the metabolism of the person using it. I think this is why in that weigh-in video she was like 35 pounds down, and according to the Ozempic site, the best she could have done being on it for 12 months, was losing as much as 5% of her total body weight. Assuming she was around 400 pounds when she started the injections, a whole year's use of the medication, she would have possibly lost 20 pounds. With that 35-pound loss, she kept her subs that were hopeful it would work for them engaged, but she was losing her feeders, so that's when she started complaining about having stomach aches, and it was due possibly to the Ozempic. She then started consuming edibles which counteracted the loss of appetite from the alleged drug use, to allow her to eat to keep her feeders engaged. So she technically has been riding the fence, to keep her subs engaged that were all for the weight loss, and keep her feeders engaged who are all for having her balloon up to the maximum weight her frame could carry. Can you just imagine what her body is going through, while she is riding that fence to keep her subscribers happy? All while having to deal with a fatty liver, blood clots in her lungs, an enlarged spleen, type 2 diabetes, and C. diff. I would wager to say that the only time her body feels any relief is when she is baked, from eating the edibles. Enter Nicholas and Dom, the two hotties from Tinder. She supposedly met Nicholas, did a video about it, but we never saw Nicholas. She also did a video about meeting Dom, but we never saw Dom. Nicholas ended up not working out, even though that's who Chantal wanted to be with, so she took choice number 2. Now Dom was perfect, she thought he was good looking, plus he was a chef, how ironic and what a coincidence. I believe this Dom that everyone is talking about on Kiwi Farms and Twitter, and just about everywhere else on the internet is not our Egyptian lover, but is somebody that she and Pete's already knows, and agreed to be part of the troll job. I believe that she gave that name Dom to her alleged drug supplier. I believe Chantal and Pete's concocted this harebrained idea for a long-running story time. Chantal has proven that she can embellish any story she tells, and Pete's writes anime space porn fiction. So the first order of business was to cover the fact that Chantal was allegedly buying and using these drugs to speed up her weight loss, and secondly, they needed to increase views, watch time hours, and super chats, and the money sent in by the feeders. I believe any character fictitious or real was in on the troll job. There's no way that Pete's, being the BFF that he is, would sit by quietly allowing Chantal to be abused by anyone. He is very vocal on his Twitter account about protecting his best friend, so I can't see him being just vocal on Twitter, and at the same time sit quietly on the sidelines, allowing abusive things to happen to his BFF. The only way I can see Pete's not speaking up, or raising more hell, or commenting about his concern on Twitter, would be if he really doesn't care, because he wants to get even with her, for her leaving him for BB. Since I don't believe he would do that, I would say we all have just experienced the longest running TMI storytime in history. Well guys, there you have it, that's what I believe is going on. Does it sound far-fetched? I'm sure it does, but does it also sound plausible? I think it does. So really what it comes down to is what you all believe, but I do appreciate you hearing me out. Now that I've put you through such torture, I think Pete's has something he wants to say.
Grub time.
Thank you all for watching our video. Please like and share this video. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell to get notifications of new videos. Take care, and we will see you all in the next video.
Flip,